Happy Saturday. Today I am filming a video with my best friend Alexa. She is visiting me from New York. She's here just until tomorrow. She got here on Thursday.
Yeah, just the weekend.
So we're gonna do our makeup. We have all of our stuff right here. And we have
just kind of spread out here.
We have some questions that we're gonna answer. We're gonna do the best friend tag today and see if we can answer everything correctly. I'm gonna start off, my face is moisturized, all fresh. I'm gonna start off with some primer.
Same.
This one.
It's summertime though, so I've cut down my makeup routine from like 100 steps to maybe like 5. So she still does a full face.
I do.
I don't even wear foundation in the summer.
I don't wear makeup as much as I used to anymore. So whenever I get the chance to, I make sure that I'm full face and beat.
Yeah, I've pretty much given up on wearing makeup. Okay, so how did we meet? We were actually roommates in college, but just for 1 year.
Only her senior year. It was technically my senior year too, but I did an extra year, so we were only roommates for that 1 year. But we did meet in, what, 2012?
Yeah.
Freshman year? Yeah.
Somewhere around there. I mean, funny story. Back when we were going to college, like before you started the school, after you know what college you were going to, there were different websites where you could like find roommates, like people you'd be compatible with. It's kind of like, you know, like Tinder, but for finding the perfect match for you to live with potentially for 4 years. So I think we had like a 90% compatibility on there.
Yes.
And I messaged her on Facebook and I was like, hey, we'll find the message. I'm sure it still exists.
I probably still have it.
We found it a couple years ago. But it was something along the lines of like, hey, we have really good compatibility on like whatever the site was.
This is her messaging me.
This is me messaging her. We should totally consider being roommates, and she did not answer.
I totally just like ghosted her. I didn't even answer the
yeah,
message.
But I think like you already had someone that you
did, yes.
Like kind of plan to be roommates with from something else.
Yeah, and I think it's just like rude of me to just not answer and say anything to begin with. But
we
like
were kind of really rude back then. But
I was
we've grown. We're different people.
Yes. I mean, from 18 to now, like obviously we've evolved.
It's been almost 10 years now.
But yes, we met in 2012, our freshman year of college. What was your first impression of me? Alexa's very loud. I remember that vividly. I don't remember where exactly we met. Where did we meet? Do you remember?
I think it was just like in the quad.
Yes, in like passing, right?
Yeah, I think this was back when we like didn't really care about our bodies that much. So we poisoned it with bad things like cigarettes, which we don't do anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
And everyone who was a smoker would honestly just sit in the same kind
spot.
of area outside. Yeah. So that's kind of how we hit it off. I mean, like when you were a smoker in college, like those kind of just became your first friends.
Yeah, because you guys were just always near each other. Everyone's out smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, so
it's like you had your friends who didn't smoke cigarettes, and then you had like yours. So we smoked at a place called the Smoking Shelter. So we had our smoking shelter friends, and then we had like our normal everyday friends and everything like that. But then me and Alexis saw each other so much that we just kind of started hanging out.
Yeah, we became like real friends.
Yeah, and then I moved back home sophomore year, and then I moved back, and then me and Alexis started hanging out all the time during my sophomore year of college. But yeah, my first impression of her, she was very loud, very outgoing. She was pretty much like me.
Yeah, so at that time, I mean, it doesn't seem like it anymore because you have done a lot of like evolving over the past few years. But this soft-spoken Kathryn was not the person she was back in college.
I have grown.
She used to be very, very, very loud.
Like my voice in general was just always yelling.
Yeah, there was no other volume. It was just a yell. So my first impression of her was she's loud, but she also had like no filter, which is part of why we worked so well as friends, is because we both kind of speak what comes to our mind in like the most respectful, honest way.
We're also from New York.
Yeah.
Remember that.
It's not something that works for everyone. Like there were definitely people that didn't like us because we were so honest, but it's part of why we liked each other and we accepted that. Like
we vibed.
Yeah.
It was all good.
I'm the worst. I'm using, again, don't use a lot of makeup in the summer, and it looks like the concealer I'm using around my eyebrows right now is like 20,000 shades lighter than it needs to be. but that's okay.
It'll all work out.
It will. I promise I'm gonna look like a normal person at the end of this. But I'm using Milani for my brows. It's just the dip brow. And I'm cheap in the summertime because the skin color changes, because I like to be outside and get some more color.
I mean, as you can tell, I'm still using the same foundation before I was tan, so it'll buff, but it's all good. What's your favorite memory together? I think
you start.
It was our senior year. Honestly, my favorite memory is when we tried to fight each other. I'm not even kidding. It was a night of drinking, obviously, and I don't remember what the fight was about. It was about some girl's boyfriend, and we had different opinions on it. And I think we were just so heated, we just started yelling at each other. And I think that was like my favorite memory, just because like we got past it. And like, you know, it was settled, and it was like weird for a little bit, but then like obviously we're sitting here right now filming this video, so yeah, that's my favorite memory.
We got past it way faster than I didn't even remember like what the fight was about until you just mentioned it.
Yeah, it was about.
But we got past it way faster than like most girls would get over things, if they get over things ever. I think it was maybe like 2 or 3 days where we were like, okay, we need someone to kind of mediate this argument for us. Yeah. Which is exactly what, I mean, if anyone's ever lived on a dorm, and our school was small. Yeah. I mean, her commute from home to our campus was
like 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. I was a full-time resident all 4 years that I was in school, but my commute from home to campus was 20 minutes. Like, so it's not that we even both needed to live on campus. We just wanted to for the experience. And for us to go through something like that, it was like, okay, like life lesson, you need to learn how to freaking deal with these kind of arguments. So we did, and I think at the age we were at, we handled it
for a bunch of
really
well, girls, honestly.
Yeah.
But we have so many other memories besides that like I just can't even think of. But we have pictures to remember them.
Oh, we totally do. We'll definitely have to throw some in here.
She'll pull up pictures and we'll be like, oh my god, I remember that time. But there's so many other times that it's too much fun. We had so much fun.
Like, I think one of my favorite memories is, man, it's definitely a tie between two. One, I mean, every time we ever bring this up, we both laugh about it hysterically, because I'm super emotional sometimes about things.
Oh my god, stop this.
But Kathryn is not, like, by any means. Sometimes she like says she's awkward about her emotions. Yeah. But
I laugh like when I feel the emotion coming. Besides anger I will let out, but everything else, no.
But any emotion besides anger, it's like kind of hard for her to deal with. But there was one time, and this is when we were living together. Mind you, I'm still using the same concealer. It's LA Girl Pro Conceal. Since I don't use foundation in the summer, I just use concealer. This is like I think one of the most well-known drugstore concealers.
Definitely.
But I only do it on like the highlighting areas of my face. She was really upset about something. I mean, we won't get into what she was upset about, because it was kind of like, it was not the best like couple of weeks.
It was an emotional time.
But she's like not the person to cry. But we were both in our dorm. Her bed is this way and my bed's this way. And we're both laying down, like our heads are on opposite ends of the room.
We're just probably like watching Netflix.
Yeah, she's watching probably The Office. Yeah. I was watching maybe like Supernatural. And then all of a sudden I hear, Alexa, I need to cry for a minute. And you hear like boo-hoo crying.
Ugly crying, just straight up
ugliest,
crying.
Loudest. But it wasn't even that loud, but like loud where you know that person is crying. Yeah. And I swear it was 60 seconds flat. And she goes, okay, I'm done. I don't think I ever laughed so hard about anything she's done ever until that moment.
She laughs about it all the time. And I think about that night now, and I'm like, I have issues. Describe each other in one word. Yeah, there's not one word to describe Alexa, honestly, because I can think of a bunch of profanities. I'm just kidding. What's my middle name? Kimberly.
Yeah, I feel like everyone knows my middle name now. And your middle name is Angeli.
There you go. What's my shoe size?
We wear the same shoes, so we're both an 8.
Yes.
Oh, that was kind of a lot. And then I just threw on my forehead concealer.
Oh, that highlights your face so good though.
Yeah, and I only put it on like the high points of my face, because my skin, like, I kind of have some breakouts here and there and some scars, but they're not bad. Like, I accept my scars.
What's our favorite inside joke?
We have
We
one.
always check out guys'
Oh my god,
We
yes.
always look at a guy's butt.
Oh my god, especially now that she's in the military. I mean, like, coming out here this past weekend, only here for 4 days. Like, but everywhere we go, I'm like, oh my god.
Every military wife can vouch for this. I know that's for a fact that you check out all the soldiers' butts because their butts are insane.
Yes.
If I was ordering pizza, which toppings would I order?
You're a cheese girl.
I am a cheese girl.
I mean, every once in a while you'll get pepperoni,
Yeah.
but you have to really be craving it. But other than that, always cheese.
I feel like you get cheese too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're like I
We're
said,
like the
we're
same
from New
person.
York. We eat cheese pizza. It's just
The best pizza in the country. Don't even waste your time commenting below.
What's my favorite food?
Chipotle, are you kidding? You knew that.
But you said Chipotle. When we tried to get Chipotle the other day, you were
That was literally yesterday, and I had Chipotle 2 days before that.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Chipotle is my favorite food too, actually. I can eat that all day, every day. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? I know yours because you just said it in the store the other day.
Yeah, I did.
It was the Ben & Jerry's one, but I can't remember what it was called. But I know you were looking for it.
I was, and it wasn't there,
What
and
was
I
it called?
can't
What
find
was it
it.
called?
It's Chunky Monkey.
Oh, Chunky Monkey. Okay, see, I knew it. I knew what it was. It was in my head. I just couldn't think of it. Am I doing eyeliner today? That's the question. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try. I am just using the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It's just a drugstore. It's really good. I love this one. It's so dark. Okay. On a free day, I generally A, sleep late, get up at normal time, or gets up earlier.
You sleep late.
I want to say she gets up earlier. I feel like you're a morning person.
I do. I'm not a morning person. I also don't think that's a real thing, but like I will try to get up so that I don't feel like I waste the day. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in mahogany. This is Kat's.
Alex had a little too much to drink yesterday. It's around 12 o'clock right now and he's just waking up. Do you want to make an appearance? He said no. Oh wow, I actually did that pretty good.
Yeah, you did.
These are too deep.
No, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
What are my strengths and weaknesses?
Well, mine.
You're gonna, yeah. I think strength, Alexa's she's a very determined person. So I think that benefits her in pretty much every aspect of her life. Work, school, everything like that. Anything that she sets her mind to, she will achieve it. Like, not even kidding. She's not the type of person to flake on like a goal or something like that.
So cute.
And you're lucky that I'm even doing this right now because like, I am so uncomfortable, but I'm trying not to show it. But yeah, I think that's her biggest strength.
Kathryn's strengths, she is very patient. I mean, she probably wouldn't have even thought of herself as patient when we were young, but she's actually always been pretty patient, even though she was loud and fiery at the mouth. But yeah, that's definitely one of her biggest strengths, especially now that, I mean, she and Alex have been together for so long, and just him growing and evolving and finding what he wanted to do in his place. And then her also trying to find her passion and finishing school and getting what she needed to get done so that like when they finally decided to get married, that they were both in a position to like still be successful as individuals and also together. So that was really good for her.
What is your nickname for me?
Kat.
Alexa doesn't have a nickname. No, I just call her Alexa. I don't even call you Lex or like
Nope.
Lexi. No.
It's just Alexa.
Is your full name Alexa?
Yeah. It always has been.
No, because you know, like some people's names is like Alexandra.
Yeah.
But like, you don't look like an Alexandra.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's Alexa. It always has been. And I don't even call her
Oh,
Kat
that's
often.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, you do.
Just when we're like out.
Yeah.
Because it's quick and like, it gets your attention.
Remember when Pat and Corey used to always call me KP?
Yeah.
I liked that, but that's not my initials anymore, so can't use
KG,
that.
and KG doesn't roll off the tongue the same
No.
way KP did. It's okay. It's from Tarte. It's called Sex Kitten. It's got a really fine felt tip point. It did, and I got, I don't know, finger.
The brow, what is it called? Benefit Brow Wiz. I just got like the sample size of it and still have some of it. And then I am using Luminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal mascara. I use this one, and then I also use the Rimmel London mascara. I like to use two because I just do. I have small eyelashes. This is gonna make me so uncomfortable. What do you admire most about me? I can't do it. I can't do it.
I think you don't have to answer for me, but I'll answer for you.
She knows I love her, but like that's just too uncomfortable for me.
So what I admire most about Kat, she doesn't feel so uncomfortable, is how open she is to change. Definitely can imagine it wasn't easy, even though she made it look effortless, like getting married and then a month later, like knowing for a fact she's uprooting her entire life, driving across country to be with the person she's been in love with for like almost 10 years. So that's really hard, and that's something that I, even though I say I would like love to do that, like I would love to move out of New York because I've been in New York my entire life, even though I've done like a lot of traveling growing up, is that like I really want to get out of New York, but to so quick just be like, okay, I'm doing it now. I know that's something that takes a lot for some people to do, and she was just so open to it, so I admire that.
Thanks. We're getting ready and putting on makeup. I don't think we're going anywhere today.
There's nothing written on this anymore, but this is honestly like my favorite mascara. It's the Milk, oh my god, what's it called? It's the Kush mascara.
The one with like CBD, THC in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Milk.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Ofra highlighter. I think I got this in an Ipsy box. I mean an Ipsy bag.
Oh, I totally got this from Influencer. If you haven't signed up for Influencer, definitely sign up now. They send you free products based on like little surveys that you fill out, and if you match what they're sending out a product for, you get the product in the mail. I actually gotten like concealers, mascaras before I signed up, and like how I found out about it is a friend of mine got a bunch of beauty blenders, I've gotten shampoos, like it's really good. It's helped me find some different products that I like.
And that's always good because like, you know, when you go to a store and you don't know if you want to try something, so you just like always stick with the same thing. That's why I really liked the Ipsy bag, just because like I got to try different products that I would never actually gravitate towards.
It's your best friend's birthday. Would they prefer a surprise party or something chill? Honestly, it depends on her mood. Because she's had surprise parties before. She's had surprises at her parties before, like a proposal.
I think Alexa would prefer a surprise party.
Yeah, I love a good surprise.
Like, who is a better cook?
Me.
Yeah, I would say so. Alexa's been cooking a lot longer than I have. I think I only started cooking when I got married. But she's always cooked in college and everything. She always used the kitchen that we had in our building. I never did, honestly.
Oh my god, that's another favorite memory.
Yeah.
There was one time where you're like, I don't want to do anything. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make you pancakes.
Yes. And it was at like 8 o'clock at night, I'm pretty sure. I remember that. Am I a cat person or a dog person?
Dog person.
I didn't actually start liking cats until I got, this is my first cat I've ever had. Alex found him on a job site in Brooklyn, and I was like, you know what, just take it home. I need it in my life. But honestly, I wouldn't have gotten a cat if it wasn't, you know, just a cat, a stray cat on the street.
Last plug, for highlight, I'm using Jackie Aina and the Artist Couture collaboration. I'm using both colors, Le Peach and Le Bronze.
Who is more likely to get arrested?
You.
Definitely me, yeah. Well, nowadays, I don't think so.
No,
maybe.
No. Like, at some point in the years that we've been friends, who was more likely to get arrested, it would have been you.
Definitely.
But at this point, that's not gonna happen. You don't even speed anymore.
I don't. Ever since moving on a military base, I got pulled over once for going 40 in a 35. I'm scarred for life after that. He didn't give me a ticket, thank God, but I have grown. Does your best friend have any pets? What are their names? Yes, she has a dog named Rosie.
Yes. You have Maui, your little kitty cat, and Levi. What would your best friend call her first child? Alexa.
Actually, me and Alex have never even talked about like baby names because it wasn't really on the table yet, and it's still kind of not on the table. It's still kind of fresh just talking about having kids. Everyone's always asking me, especially living on a military base, they're like, when are you having kids? Like, when is it gonna happen?
So we're from New York. When you're good and ready.
It'll happen.
All right. I think we've answered plenty of questions. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for getting ready with us. Obviously, we're not done because our hair is trash. So
yeah,
we're gonna go figure that out right now.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this BFF tag. Also, go subscribe to Alexa's channel. She posts videos for math. She is a math teacher in New York, so if anybody's struggling with math videos, go ahead and head to her channel. I'll link that below. And she's also starting a lifestyle channel. So once she has that up and running, I will link that below as well. I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bye!